Okay, good evening. Uh, Oops, sorry. Let's continue the class. So today I'm thinking to uh, do some demonstration on VPN. The basic idea of VPN is basically we can create a tunnel, very secure tunnel between it can be computer or it can be another local area network that can be accessed over the internet. So I will give you some picture about this. So basically, if we have local area network LAN in our office, so for example, we have local area network in our office, and then we have the internet over here. Oops. Internet. Okay. So the basic idea is we want to connect a computer, for example, maybe this one, computer, PC, or laptop, or our gadget, or whatever. We want to access the server in the local network. If the server on the internet, it's easy, but if the server within the local area network, that will be more difficult. Okay, say we have a router here. So over the internet, we can connect directly from our PC to the router over the internet. We can use SSH, we can use VPN to this one. Now, if we want to make a connection from PC to, say, we have a server over here. Okay, if we have another connection from this one to this one, we need to have another routing configuration. So we need to have basically first we need to have a pipe between the PC and the router, very secure pipe, all traffic encrypted because this goes over the internet. And then inside the pipe, we can pass our traffic to this server here. Okay. So the server is connected to the local area network. So we can have a pipe. Let me make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Okay. Oops. Uh, this one is better. Okay. So we have a pipe here. Okay. Now within the pipe, inside the pipe, this is virtual pipe basically. If we see in reality, it's not an actual pipe. In reality, it's basically layer of packet, layer of protocol, one on top of another. Okay. Now, on this one, we can send another package like this. This must be within the pipe, but I will put it over here. Okay, something like that. Okay. I need to change the color, so make it say this is the actual traffic. So in the our PC, we have different routings. For example, one routing to the internet and another routing to the local area network over here. So we can have different routing here. From the PC point of view, routing is something like this. Say we have, I make it bigger. So if we, sorry. So this is my current routing. I have connection to the internet, and then using that pipe, we have another connection to the local area network. So I will add connection to another LAN local area network in. So we will see this kind of line, additional line for the local area network over there. Okay, so that's what we expect if we have VPN. I click wrong application. I'm not supposed to click this one. Okay. Okay. So that's VPN, the basic idea of VPN. In the more complex configuration, okay, I will remove, oops, let me remove the PC. Oops, it's gone. Both gone. Okay. So I was thinking not. I want only removing the PC, but it removed both. So say we have this line, and we have another line here. Okay, change the color into black. So this is the black line is for the internet traffic. The red line is the traffic between our PC to the server over here. In more complex configuration, we can actually connect another local area network here. So we can have another LAN, local area network, and we have another router here. So this one is more complex configuration. Router. So basically we can connect two local area network into single local area network like this. So basically all the computer in this local area network, then we can connect to this one. This kind of configuration is proposed to be used in the Indonesian e-government network. So the Indonesian government is trying to set up e-government network. Okay, they call it SPBE. Okay, let me put it like this. Too small. Oops, wrong. So this is the Indonesian government network, e-government network. So within the network, basically we have data center. Say we have data center here. Data center. This particular data center, like the national data center, has been hacked last year, I think. Has been hacked and becoming a big issue because the corruption is very huge. So we're supposed to have the national data center, and then all the application from all the ministries, all the offices, all the government body will be put in the data center, and then all the local area network within the government offices will be connected to this data center. So basically, we will have a router here. In reality, we will have at least two edge router, like front end router for the data center, at least two. They may have several routers. So we have routers here. And within the routers, we will have this kind of connection. Say we have, I will duplicate this one. Where is copy? Copy? Okay. Sorry. Copy. Where is it? Nope. Better redraw the whole thing. So basically we can have this connection, and we can have another connection like this, and then this is using VPN, and then all the IP address in the data center can connect to the all the other IP address in different local area network, in different institution, in different government body. Okay, so basically the red arrow. So I will draw the red arrow now. Oops, sorry. Doesn't work. Oops. Okay. Well, anyway, I make it red. So the red connection is between the computer within the data center. It can connect to the computer within the local area network in different government body. Okay, so this is basically like virtual connection. The red arrow, the black arrow is the real connection over the internet. Okay, now in the actual proposal, they actually propose to use. Oops, oh, I make mistakes. They actually propose for the whole connection here. They propose software-defined wide area network. It's a good idea. Basically, it's very simple. All you have to do just plug in the router, the SD-WAN router, and then it can connect to several internet connection. It can have several upstream connection, and between the router can talk to each other, and they can create the like single big distributed data center basically. So we have data center here, we have data center here, or local network here, all connected through this SD-WAN router. The problem is there is no standard for SD-WAN. So every single vendor, they create their own standard. Like Cisco, they have their own standard. What else? Several other vendor, they have their own standard. So each equipment from a different vendor cannot talk to each other. So that's creating a problem. Okay, so SD-WAN is good in theory. In practical, it's difficult. So some of us actually propose to use MPLS, okay, for the connection, MPLS. So using MPLS connection in this internet connection, we can create a virtual connection for all the routers. Basically, it's very similar to SD-WAN. It's virtual, but the problem is there is no then the encryption is not as good as the SD-WAN and the others. So MPLS okay, but we need to work on the because MPLS the earlier technology. So some of us actually proposing MPLS. It's available. It's open standard. Many vendors supporting MPLS. Okay, so if that can be done, but the problem with MPLS, we need to configure all the router within the internet to support this one. So MPLS is good for if the system run by like a couple operator that can talk to each other, because we need to configure all the router, the interconnection router to connect all of these things, because we have like 1,100 provider in Indonesia, so it's difficult to set up this thing. Okay, so both proposal is difficult. So the last one is use VPN basically. So we set up the pipe between the router using VPN. So that's the last one. The VPN is not in the proposal, in the government proposal. So the last resort is VPN, and this one is not in the current proposal. Okay, they're always thinking on the operator grade connection. So they are looking for operator grade connection, SD1 on MPLS, but we have difficulties. So in practicalities, we may use this one, VPN. There are several VPN technology. Okay, let me drag it. Okay, there are several VPN technology here. Oops. Okay, we have PP. Oops. PPTP. This is the Microsoft VPN. And then we have L2TP. L2TP. Sorry. The other one is OpenVPN. What I'm trying to explore tonight is the OpenVPN. I have to be honest first. PPTP is much more easier to implement. This is Microsoft, so it's quite plug and play, very easy to implement. It can be implemented in Windows machine. It can be implemented in routers like MikroTik. So it's quite easy. PPTP, L2TP, about the same as OpenVPN, but OpenVPN is more largely used in many Indonesian operators. So when they are connecting local area network to another local area network or local area network to data center, we normally use OpenVPN. So I will stick to this one. The problem with this OpenVPN, it's not easy to configure, to be honest. So I may fail tonight to configure OpenVPN. I was thinking to configure using MikroTik, but it's not that easy actually in MikroTik. So I may fail on setting up the OpenVPN in MikroTik. Okay. So the option is I can use MikroTik, or use Ubuntu. Ubuntu is much more easier to configure, this one. So I may be okay with Ubuntu. MikroTik is much more difficult, but I need to show you how this thing works. I make some documentation, but it's not fully functioning. Okay, the Ubuntu is okay, it works, it's easy to run. Okay, another usage of a VPN, what we normally do, say we have this one is okay. Say we have a server here, server. So normally if we have server in data center, we are not making any connection directly to the server, including VPN connection to the server. Okay, because if we have make direct connection to the server, that means I need to allow all IP address to have connection to the server, and that's dangerous. VPN connections. So we are not normally do that to configure the server remotely. What we normally do is we run another machine, small machine, basically VPN server. Not this one. Okay, most of us call, how come? Okay. Okay. Most of us call this small server is jump host. Okay. So normally we have a VPN connection from our computer in the local area network to jump host, and then we can have SSH from jump host to this particular server. So it's not a direct connection to the server. We goes to jump host first and jump host to the server. That's how we do the connection normally. Okay. Okay. So I will give you some example how to set up the Ubuntu. If I have time, I will try to set up the MikroTik, but I have to warn you, this may be fail. Okay. Okay. I need to set up in Ubuntu machine. So let me see if I can run the server. Okay, this one. So I had cloned the I did clone the empty server. This one. This is empty server. I have cloned it into this particular server for today experiment. So I will start the machine. Hopefully it works. Okay. Takes some times. Let me show you the actual. My notes is in Indonesian, so apology for that, but it's not difficult to read. Let me see. OpenVPN. There are several nodes here, many nodes. I've been playing around with OpenVPN for some times. So this is the installation in Ubuntu 20.05, but my current Ubuntu server is 24.05. So this one is may not be reliable, and this one is I can connect single client IP version 4, multi-client IP version 4. I can also root a local area network IP version 4, two local area network IP version 4, single client IP version 6, root IP version 6 local area network, two local area network in IP version 6. So there are many configuration we can do these things. Okay. Okay. Let's cross our finger. Hopefully it works. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, say we have, where is it? Okay. In reality, we normally have two local area network card. Okay, because we need to connect our computer to the back end of the server. Okay, it's, oops. I have not installed the ifconfig. The IP address is 192.168.0.97. So I will do remote login from here. 97. Yes. So I'm on the server now. Okay. I think I need to install several application first. Oops, sorry. Okay. Wrong password. Okay. If config is not working yet, no. I need to install net tools. Okay. So because I used to use ifconfig, so I'm more what's that? More ifconfig friendly than IPA, because I'm old person, so it's easier for me to remember ifconfig. So I install ifconfig. Okay. Now the problem is I have only one IP address, one interface in this server. The actual VPN server, normally they have several interface. Okay, because they have connection to the internet and connection to different local area network on the backend. So if we see this, we have only one uh, IP address. Say we can create a virtual interface for our purpose. ENP0S3, say we can have 100, and the IP address is 100. Say the IP address is 10, 10, 101. The net mask is this one. Okay, clear. Let me see whether it works or not. Okay, we have, oops, wrong. Okay, wrong. I'm not expecting to get this one. Okay. It's supposed to be working. Let me see. It works. Okay, it works now. Okay. Okay. So I have a connection to my network at home, which is 192.168.0.97, and I pretend to have a local area network behind the server 10.10.101. The net mask is /24, which is 255.255.255.0. Okay, so I have two local network, but this one, the 10.10.101 will not be able, the local area network computer will not be able to connect to this one. See, for example, like this. So this is from my computer. So this one, the server, and this is my computer. Let me see if I can ping. So I cannot ping to that particular IP address, but I should be able to ping to this IP address. So it works. The 097 is okay, but 10.10.101, it's not working. So I will create a VPN connection from my computer to the server, and hopefully we will be able to connect to the 10.10.101 network. Okay. By the way, the connection between my computer to the VPN network is normally, so basically we have several IP address between the network. So I will remove this one. Okay. So I make a bigger. So we have server here. Server. Okay. So we have local network here, and whoops. Okay, so we have local network here. Here. The IP address is 10.10.100 something, and the server have connection to my local area network here. Okay, the IP address of this particular local area network is 192.168.0 something. Okay, the server itself is 097. So we have connection here. Okay, and then I have my PC. PC, make a connection here. So my PC is, the IP address is this one, 192.168.0.3. Okay, so I have 0.3 here. Okay. 192.168.0.3, and this is the server. We have 192.168.0 what 97. Okay, but on the back end we have local area network with IP address 10.10.100 something, and then this one, the IP address is 10.10.101. Okay, so the server has two IP address, PC have only one IP address, and I want to be able to connect from my PC to the local area network here. Okay, so I will set up an OpenVPN server here and give the certificate to the PC. So PC will be able to connect to the server at least, and hopefully I can configure correctly to connect to this local area network. Okay. Because the connection, normally, the connection with the VPN connection from here to here, say we have a virtual connection like this. Okay, the IP address, say we have a VPN connection here. Connection, I will use OpenVPN for the connection. Okay, oops, sorry. OpenVPN. So I have OpenVPN connection here. This what we are going to create. So hopefully we will have OpenVPN connection here. Normally, the IP address of OpenVPN connection is, oops, wrong. Oh, okay. 10.8 something something. So normally like that. So, and this IP address will be given to the PC as well as to the server. Okay, so we'll have many IP address after this. Okay, so hopefully you are not confused. It's quite confusing for a beginner, actually, to be honest. This is quite confusing. Which IP address for which machine, which network. So because we are facing a lot of IP address after this. Okay, so right now we have this one, 192.168.0.3, 192.168.0.97, and 10.10.110. Okay, okay, now we are trying to create a VPN network here. This is the installation in Ubuntu. Let me change this one. Let me edit this one so I can create. Hopefully, if I have any, if there is any error, I document everything. I correct the 2404, because I'm using the Ubuntu 2404. Okay. There. Okay. So I will edit this one. So first we will not use this one. I will not upgrade, but I need to update. So I will update the server. This is the server. So I have update the software. Okay. Okay, hopefully it's updated now. Now, I did check this one, so I know the my interface is not this one. My interface name is, wow, takes some times. Come on, come on. Okay, oops. Okay, clear. My interface name is this one. So I put this one here. Oh, same. Okay, that is correct already. So this is the one. So I can see the IP address is 192.168.0.97 and 10.10.110. Uh-oh. It's okay. This is the name of the virtual interface. Okay. Okay. Well, I need to edit. This is not correct. The ETH interface is no longer used in the newer Ubuntu. Now I need to download the OpenVPN installation script from the internet. I can download from the git.io/vpn. I can rename it to OpenVPN install script, and then I can run it basically. But this one, I need to remove any lock for installation. I can do this one first. Remove any lock. Okay, gun. Hopefully no more lock. Change mode of user slash local source slash source, so I can access that particular folder. Change mode 777, that means everybody can read and write and execute anything from that particular folder. And then I change directory to user local source. Okay, here. Okay, now I download the script for installation of the server. Okay. Okay, done. It's downloaded. I allow the script to be run. Okay. Now run. Now this is the fun part. It's not documented. Okay. Okay. Welcome to this OpenVPN Open Warriors installer. Which IP address should be used? It means the IP address open to the internet. Okay, so I will use number one. This one, not this one. This one is the local area network. This one is the wide area network. So I will use number one. Enter. The server is behind 9. What is the public IP address of our hostname? Okay. I have to warn you this. So it's trying to get the actual IP address of my provider, because we are running the network in local environment. So this is actually the public IP address. So it says that the server is behind NAT. That's correct, but I will not use the IP version for public IP version for address, because that's uh, make things confusing. Okay, so the public IP address still 192.168.0.97. Okay, which protocol VPN should use? Okay, it recommend UDP. Why we use UDP? It's much faster in UDP rather than TCP. The problem with UDP, MikroTik is not supporting UDP for OpenVPN. That's the problem. So MikroTik only use TCP. Okay, while the Ubuntu can use both TCP and UDP. Okay, so that's a little bit of problem. Okay, in this example, I will use UDP because it's much faster than TCP. Which port? OpenVPN listen. This is the default port for OpenVPN 1194. Knowing the port number, that means if we play with OpenVPN, if we have any firewall in the system, we have to make sure that the firewall allow any traffic for this port number 1194. 192.168.0.94. Okay. Select the DNS server for the client. Okay. You can use the default system resolver, or we can use Google or 111, whatever. Say I want to use Google. Okay. Enter the name of the first client. Say my client name is Ubuntu Ono. This is the client name. You can use the name, say, branch office local branch office number 1 local LAN, but it must be in one word. You can put dash here if you like, but basically it's because that will create a file name actually. Okay, so hopefully better if we use one word. Okay, so it can be local area network from branch office 1, local area network from branch office 2, and so on. So we can use, or if it is part of the e-government network, we can say, okay, this is the local area network from Ministry of something. Okay, so now it's install and creating the client. We can create several clients. It's not that difficult. After this, we can rerun the script, and it will create the configuration file for different client. Okay. Okay, takes some times. Okay, see, install everything, because this actually creating the actual server, OpenVPN server in my empty server. So that particular server is empty, no website, no nothing, just empty server. We can play around in the server. So basically, we can say if you want to set up a web server, you can set up a web server after this. See this? It's install the OpenVPN, install the service, OpenVPN service. It triggers the manual now. Okay. Okay. Restart the system. Hopefully it works. The session running automatic binaries. Okay, yes. Now it's creating the public key, private key. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I have the file. See this? This is the configuration for the Ubuntu client. Okay, we can see the configuration more Ubuntu. So this is the actual configuration. It's basically a client script. It will create device called TAN. The network device we are using right now is ENP0S3, and then it will create device called TAN. TAN means tunnel. Okay, protocol UDP, and the server is this one, 192.168.0.97. Okay, that's the important ones. Okay, so this is the rest is only the what's that, the key. This is the certificate. We have certificate, and then we have private key. This is the private key of the client. Okay, the private key is stored in the client side, but the public key, the server have the public key. Okay, if we want to have several more clients, we can create the another configuration for the client. We can type this one. Okay, we can now it adds new client, or revoke existing client, or remove OpenVPN. So I will add new client. So option 1, I will name it Ubuntu 2. It will create another configuration file for the client. Okay, so I have 2 client configuration, Ubuntu Ono or Ubuntu 2. Okay, let me see inside Ubuntu. Very similar, basically. Okay, very similar, but different key. The key is different. So the good thing with OpenVPN is it will authenticate both ways. The server will authenticate the client will authenticate server. It's different than HTTPS, the secure web protocol. HTTPS, normally the client will authenticate the server, but the server will not authenticate the client. So that's the problem with HTTPS. In this OpenVPN, it authenticates both sides. Server authenticate the client authenticate the server. So both know exactly whether they are a correct computer or not. Okay, so that's now our task is to copy the certificate to the Ubuntu. Okay, in normal, oops, sorry. In normal configuration, I can send the file by email normally, or you can send by USB or whatever. So you can send use WhatsApp, USB, email. In this case, I will use secure copy to copy the file. Okay, so I will copy these two. I need only one actually, but I copy both. Okay, OVPN, VPN to the actual Ubuntu machine. My machine IP address is 3. Yes. Oops, wrong password. Okay. So I copy both files, okay, to the machine, and then I have this one. These two. Now, I need to set up the OpenVPN client, so the server is ready. I need to set up the OpenVPN client in my machine. Before that, maybe it's better to give you some idea what's the IP address of. So this is the interface we have in my machine. I have ENP2S0. I have localhost. I have virtual bridge. That's it. So I have basically three interface. ENP2S0, localhost, and virtual bridge. Okay. Now, I need to set up the OpenVPN in Ubuntu. I nearly forgot how to do it. I hardly set up these things. Let me see if I have note. Actually, it's must be very easy. This one, installation of OpenVPN client in Linux. Okay. We can set up this one. Wow. I think this is more difficult. No. I think we have something simpler than that. Let us try. Hopefully it works. If not, well, we are in trouble. Let me see if I have another note. This one? Oh, this is for server. This is the old configuration file. It's more difficult to configure. In the old days, it's very difficult to configure. Now it's much more easier to configure. Nope. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, or I will ask. Let me create another file. This is for client. Okay, let's try ask what's that, ChatGPT. Okay, how to install OpenVPN client in Ubuntu 24.04 and configure. Okay. Okay, same here. Okay, to configure. This one already generated by the server. So we have OpenVPN file here, and then we need to run, or we need to copy to this folder. Okay, and then wow. Okay, okay, we run the using system. Okay, enable. Okay, that's more complicated. I will take a note. Okay, this one to install. Uh, Install. That's okay. So I will update. So I will do this in my computer, the client side. Okay. Update the repository and then install OpenVPN on all the rest, the network manager and so on. Okay. Take some times. I will take note on that one as well. So I will obtain your OpenVPN configuration file. This is the one. We are not using this one. Oh, okay. Import the configuration via GUI. Okay, this one is much more easier. You can use command line as well. Okay, I normally use command line, but this one, to make it easy for you guys. Oops. Up, wrong. So I copy this one. Okay. Configure. There are two options of configuration. The first one is configure via GUI. Okay. This one, open setting, click plus for OpenVPN, import file, fill in additional. Okay, click the, and then this one, the first one I will take a note on the command line. So I can copy this one, copy the OpenVPN file to this one, and then rename to client.conf for auto detection. That means, oh, this one, it's already client.conf. Okay. We'll remove this one because it's not in that folder, and then rename, start. Okay. Enable. Status. The important thing is the start and enable. The rest is not that important. So basically this, so it's very simple actually. Okay, so basically copy the file to /etc/openvpn and rename the file into client.conf, and then start, enable, and we can check the status. That's it. So simple, eh? Okay. But I will use the GUI first. Let me see if it is okay. This is apt update, and then this one to install. Okay. Oh, okay, it's installed already. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yeah, correct. It's installed. Now all we need to do is I will try to use the graphical interface. Let me remind you that we have only 3 interface now. So basically we have ENP2S0 and virtual bridge 0. Okay. Now I will open the configure network connection here. Oops, sorry, network. Okay. So I have a wire connection, 100 megabit per second is my local area network. If I disconnect with you guys. So I cannot disconnect this one. I have a VPN configuration not set up yet. I can add VPN here. Add VPN. I will use the preferred connection is OpenVPN. Okay. Select this one. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Import from file. Maybe I should do this. Import from file. Where is it? Ubuntu. This one. Ubuntu Ono. Open. Okay. Make available to other user as well. Add. Let me see. Oh, it's called Ubuntu Ono. Okay. That's it. And then I can try to connect this one. Hopefully it works. I don't know. Let me see if I have. Okay. See, it works. So I have additional interface. It's called tunnel 0, tun 0. The IP address is 10.8 something. Okay, the destination connection is 10.8.2. Okay, let me remind you with the this one. Okay, see. So the connection between PC and this one is 10.8 something. The network of this one is 192.168.0 something. But the local area network here is 10.10 100 something. Okay. Now let me play around with it a little bit. I can check the network routings in my computer. So I have connection to the internet. This one is the connection to the internet, which goes to the my modem, which is 192.168.0.222, and I have additional connection 10.8.0.2.01. Okay, while so the gateway is 10.8.0.1. So that means 10.8.0.1 is actually here. So the IP address here is 10.8.0.1, while the IP address over here is 10.8.0.2. Okay, let me see if I can ping one 10.8.0.1. See, I can ping 10.8.0.1. Okay, so I can ping to the OpenVPN gateway on the other end. Let me see if I can ping to 10, 10, 101. I bet, so we have a problem here. So we have a problem here. See this? Destination 000, destination 000. So 10801 claiming to my computer. I hope my connection is okay. So this is actually creating a problem because 10801 claiming that it has connection to the internet. Okay, so this is creating a problem. So destination at netmask, these two destination netmask is a problem. Okay, because it claims that it has connection to the internet. Actually, it has only connection to 10.10.101. Okay, let me see if I can ping 10.10.101. So it doesn't work because it goes to this one. Okay, 10.10.101 goes to this one, not this one. So I have to correct the situation by adding a routing table. Okay, let me see. Root at 10, 10, 100, 0, /24, gateway 10, 801. Oops. Okay. So I'm adding a additional routing, saying that if I want to connect to this network 10, 10, 100 something /24, the gateway is 10801. I don't know whether it works or not. So, oops. Oh. Okay. Okay, it works. So I add this command here. Let me do it. So I add command, this kind of command. Root add, it's a network, not a host. 10 10 0 10 10 100 0 10 10 100 0 /24 gateway 10801. Okay, let me see if I can ping now. Let me see if it is listed into the routing table. See this? This one. 10 10 100 0. The gateway is 10801. It's in tunnel. Okay. Let me see if I can ping that one. Ping 10 10 100 0. Hey, 1. Nope. It doesn't work. Okay. Fail. Okay. Our experiment is failed. Okay. Now I need to look for some cheating, some cheat to be able to connect that one. Okay, let me see. I have not playing with this thing for like what, 3 years, 4 years. So I forgot how to do this thing sometimes. Let me see if I can get some. Uh, okay. Single client. Zero one. Okay. I need to set up the routing table. So this is okay. This is the one that we use, this particular configuration. I want to pass this one, routing a local network. See how it works. Oh, okay. Okay. We need to add this one, push. Okay. I need to add this one. I did this one. Oh, I need to add this one. Okay. It's done. Okay. Okay, I need to add push route this one in OpenVPN server configuration. Let me see to the IPVPN server. Okay. Server. Okay. Server configuration. Okay. 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 This is the one. Push. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let me do it over here then. Push. Push. Sorry. Push. Root. This one. But I changed the 66 into 100. Okay. 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 So I add that one. Okay. Now, let me see. No routing table to there is no routing table to 10 something here. Okay. It's supposed to have a connection. Oh, it's gone. Man, the virtual interface is gone. That's why I cannot ping. Okay. Anyway, see this? If there is any connection, this is at the VPN server. If there is any connection from the client to the server, it will create a new interface to this particular client. Okay, so in VPN server, every connection will goes to this one because this one is the VPN connection, but my interface is removed. Let me see. If config and enp0 s3 100, it's called 10.10.100 1/24. Oh, okay. Let me see if the so this is for cheating. So I have this network here. Let me see if I can ping now. Ah, okay, it works. Okay, so I don't have to push actually. So I can because the interface is gone. I don't realize it's gone. So for some reason, the OpenVPN removed the virtual interface. So now the interface is up again, so it's okay. Let me add another interface. For example, say we have oops, wrong. Okay, this one I will keep the 10, 10, 101. I will create another new interface to make it easier to remember. 172, 170, 172, 172. Okay. Say I have another two, I have two different local area network, 10, 10, 100 something, and 170, 170, 172 something. Okay. Let me add net 72.172.172.0/24 gateway 10 oops, root add minus net 172.172.172.0/24 get it sorry 24 gateway is 10.8.0.1. Okay, so I add another network here. The gateway is the same to this VPN gateway. Hopefully this one work. What's the IP address again? 172.172.172.172. Okay, ping 172.172.172.172. It works. Okay, so but this one, this two IP address, 10, 10, 100 something and 172.172.172 is not reachable from the normal network. So the normal network will not be able to connect to this network. We need to connect to VPN first, then from the VPN, then we can connect. But we need to add this one. We need to add this two. Now, we can do that automatically using client setting, the OpenVPN client. I think there is a way, but I forgot how to do it. Let me see if there is a oh, this is if we want to have a connection between client. There is a setting for passing a routing in the OpenVPN client setting. I have to look for it. I don't know. I forgot. Let me see. How to add routing in OpenVPN client file config file. Oh, this is direct gateway. Or we can add something like this. Okay. If you want to specific route, you can add this one. Okay. So we can do something like this in the so we can add something like this. It is. So I can add this one. 10, 10, 110, and 172, oops, 172, 172, 1720, 255, 255, 2550. So we need to add some manually like this. So every time the connection is up, it will add the routing table. It will update the routing table, so our connection will goes to the VPN server for this particular networks. Okay, so that's that's how to do it. Let me see if I can disconnect. I need to, okay, I want to disconnect and reconnect again. Let me see if I can do that. Disconnect, VPN setting. Okay, I remove the VPN. I add again the file because the file we changed the file, so I need to upload the file again. Okay, available to other user, add. Okay, we can connect. Hopefully this one works. Hopefully. Nope, it's gone. No, the routing table is not added. Ping 10, 10, 101. Hey, it works. Oh, how come? It's not in the routing table. Okay. It's not in the routing table. Let me ping the other one. One 7 2. It works. Okay. Okay, but it's not in the routing table. Nope, it's not in the routing table, but it works. So to be honest, I don't know why it works. It's strange. It must be uh I don't know. I still don't know why it works, but it's supposed to be in the routing tables, but it's not. But it works anyway. I don't know why, but it's interesting. So suppose we have many local area network in the e-government network or the corporate network. We can have additional routing. We can make connection. This one is if the server want to push the routing table to the client. This one server can push. Okay. Let me see if I can find. Oh, maybe it's here. No, I have not format correctly. I think I. So we can add. We can client to client. So we have, if we have two different client, we can do client to client connection like this. Okay. This is client to client push. Okay. Now, but this must be, we must put it in the server configuration. Now, I need to review a little bit about IP version 6 because the Indonesian e-government network, we will be using the IP version 6. So within the network. Yesterday, I have a webinar with all the government civil servant on these things. They don't realize, many of the civil servant, they don't realize that the IP version 4 is run out. So if the Indonesian government wants to be able to run the e-government network, they have to activate, they have to configure using IP version 6. Okay. Now, how can we set up this thing? It's not that difficult. Suppose we set up the server using this IP address 23451/64, and then see this, we can add routing table here. Let me see this. I want to see the configuration file actually. No, it's not there. Configuration file is not there. Okay. Uh, nope. Single client. Let me see if I can. The configuration file is not there. Wow. Okay. Let me see. I can check my IP version 6. Router IP version 6 in. Okay. So I put it in different. Nope. Router. Okay. I have not make any attempt to play around with the IP version 6 in OpenVPN yet, I guess. This is the IP version 6 NAT, but not OpenVPN. Oh, okay. I have not played around with IP version 6 in OpenVPN. Okay, okay. So I'm not playing around with it. Let me see if I can cheat using ChatGPT. How to, sorry. How to set up OpenVPN server and client using IP version 6 on Ubuntu. Okay, I have not set up this thing. Okay, interesting. I always thought I have been done this. I thought I think I have tried to do this thing several times using MikroTik. Okay, okay, okay. Install boot system. Assign your provider. Yeah, we can cheat that one. Okay, we need this one. ECRSA. We need to. Okay, we need to allow IP version 6 forwarding in the server side, and then wow, this is done. This is done. Don't have to do these things. Okay, this is done. Okay, this is the one. Okay, wow, that's it. So it's not that complex actually, but it's if we try it now, I think we are in trouble because this one is not. uh, we need to do some trial and error a little bit because I need to set up the IP version 6 address of the server, and I don't know about this one. This normally push the gate IP version 6 gateway routings to the client. So all IP version 6 will go to this particular gateway, and that's it. I don't have to set up anything. The problem is I'm not sure whether the IP version 6 allocation for the local area network and the VPN should be same or different. So that's, I don't know. So I have to play around with this little bit before I can do some demonstration about this. Okay, so this is how to do these things. Hopefully I don't know. Maybe sometimes I will have sometimes to play around with these things. So, but the Indonesian government desperately need this one. They need to set up IP version 6 correctly using OpenVPN. I think I have done it several times, but I forgot where I put the note. Okay, this is done using the script. So this one we don't need to do these things anymore because it's done by the script. Okay, so all we need to do just adding this two, these three basically. This is for pushing the routing table to the client side. This is the setup the server side. That's it. But I need to play around with it. So I have another 30 minutes or something. I like to show you how to set up these things. I will review the configuration for MikroTik. If I have time, I will try to do some demonstration, but I cannot guarantee that it works. So to be honest, this thing is not that easy, but uh, it the Indonesian need this knowledge actually. Okay, I will go to OpenVPN again. Oh, MikroTik now. Oops, sorry. Okay, MikroTik. Uh, VPN. So we have several configuration, VPN configuration for OpenVPN configuration for MikroTik. Here we have also the VPN configuration for PPTP. PPTP is much easier to use, but it's more dangerous because there is no key. We use the normal username and password. There is no key involved in PPTP, so it's much easier to hack. So I am not really recommend this one. So we can see this one. To be honest, this is not easy. We can generate this certificate here. We need to set up the certificate, basically certificate authority within the MikroTik routers. So these are setting up the certificate authority, and then we can create the template for each client. So this is client 1, client 2. This is what I call Ubuntu Ono, Ubuntu 2 or whatever. So we can set the server name. We can also rename the server name. So this is the certificate, and then we need to sign the certificate. Okay, so basically the certificate authority will sign the certificate. This is signing. This is sign, 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 sign. So it's sign the certificate. This one is just creating the certificate. This is sign the certificate. And then I set to trust the certificate authority card, not card, certificate authority certificate. Certificate authority certificate, yes. Yeah. The name of the certificate is my CA. I need to sign it, and then I need to trust this two at least. Okay, so I can trust the certificate of my CA and trust the server. If we see correctly, we are not trusting the client 1 and client 2. Why? Because that two certificate can be stolen by others. But these two, we have no choice. We have to trust these two because that's on our side. Okay. After that, we can set up the password for these two clients. That means everyone that wants to get needs to run, or we need to type the password first. And then the certificate can be downloaded from the MikroTik. It has FTP server in the MikroTik. The username is admin, and then we can multiple get. Mget is multiple get all the file this file and quit. That's it. We can get the file. The problem is the more safer way is the admin who download the file and send it to the other side, not allowing the other side to access the FTP server of the MikroTik, because it's very dangerous. Okay, so but for the sake of experiment, because the server, the client, and everything, we are the one who manage all of these things. We can do these things, but in reality, this is not a preferred method to get the certificate, the file. Okay, now we can check within the MikroTik. Okay, under the certificate menu, we can see the certificate here, and then this is in Kali Linux. We can put the file. We can configure the openvpn in Kali Linux, and we can add the authentication here, username, password. This is client 1 and client 2. Okay, client 1 is username, client 2 is password. Okay, this is if we call the what's that, the name of the certificate client. This is client 1. Okay, so and then we can edit open client 1. We can if you like, we can edit. So we can basically, this is the we can open an empty file called client 1 openvpn and paste the configuration there, and then okay, we can add root, everything here. We can add this too, and then this is another example, and then run it very similar to Ubuntu. Okay, because that's Linux. So that's how to do it. This is the theory, but I have been trying to set up this thing, but it's not easy. For some reason, always fail. Let me show a little bit several. This is the connection from, suppose we have a server here behind the MikroTik, and we want Kali Linux to be able to connect to the server. So this thing the same. This is the MikroTik configuration. Okay, and then we can generate the certificate. This one is the for the certificate authority, for CA certificate authority. This one is for the server. This is the client, and this one is the client 1. Okay, so we have 4 certificate here, and then we need to sign the certificate. We need to trust the CA and server trust, and we need to export the certificate. Okay, we can check whether the certificate has been generated using this command, and then we need okay, we need to add see, this makes things complicated. We need to add VPN pool address to distribute to the client. So this is, and then we need to set up the PPP username password for VPN, and then we can add this one, enable. How come this one is more complicated? Okay, so it's quite complicated. To be honest, I don't have the feeling yet how to set up this thing much more easier. So I have not able to successfully set up this thing. I can try tonight. Hopefully, we cross our finger whether it works or not. Okay. Okay. So gives you some idea how complicated this can be. Okay. What I will do is, okay, let me see if I can do these things. Let me see. I can use GNS3, but make things more complicated. I can always use only VirtualBox. Hopefully, then I can set up the VPN in VirtualBox only. The problem with VirtualBox, I can only have one Ethernet of on the MikroTik. If I use GNS3, I can have many, like 8 Ethernet in the MikroTik. The problem with GNS3, I need to run the machine on VirtualBox, including the server and everything. So that's make things complicated. So for the time beings, I will try to use only MikroTik, not GNS3. The problem with that, I can only test the whether I can configure the VPN server, but the connection is basically not as sophisticated as GNS3. So I use this one. Okay. Okay, where is the MikroTik one? Okay, let me see how the connection setup of MikroTik one. System base memory only 160 megabyte. I have one core on this one. Storage not important. The network. So this one is not attached. I will attach bridge to that one, and cable connected. Adapter to bridge. Okay, cable connected. That means I can have several local area network here. Okay, interesting. I have 4. So I have 4 bridge. All connect to the same Ethernet. So this one is cheating actually. So I have 4 Ethernet card, all connected to one Ethernet of my computer. And then I will play around with these things. So I will set the adapter 1 as the wide area network, adapter 2, 3, 4 as the local area network. So the IP address here will be like the 10, what's it? 10, 10. Oh no, I will change into different numbers then. Otherwise, we will confuse. Okay, I will start MikroTik. Hopefully it works. And then I will try to configure. But there is no guarantee it will works. Okay. I have only what? Like 20 minutes. Okay. Hopefully this one works. Let's pray. Hope it works. Okay. Start MikroTik. Admin. Password. No password. Control C. IP address print. Oh, okay. This particular MikroTik is already set up. We have bridge interface and so on. I will remove the setup. So system reset configuration. Yes. So I have to reset the configuration. So I have an empty MikroTik with no configuration. Now I have a problem because, okay, yes, I have a problem now because I cannot copy paste actually. Maybe I can. Let me see. Because I want to do copy paste. Otherwise, it's difficult. Okay. IP address print. Okay, I have only one address here. 192.168.0.187. Okay, this is actually the Ethernet number 1. Okay, Let me see. Interface. List. Print. Okay. Interface. Ethernet. Print. Okay. So I have Ethernet number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So I have 8 Ethernet and all enable different MAC address. Ethernet number 1 is the wide area network connected to the internet. Let me see if I can SSH to this Ethernet number 1, which is IP address print 192.168.0.187. Okay. Let me see if I can SSH to that one, because if I use this one, sorry, not that one, this one, I cannot copy paste from my desktop. I need to do copy paste because that makes things easier. So I need to SSH to the MikroTik here. Let me see. SSH MikroTik. Okay. A little bit scary. I need to do these things. Okay, hopefully this one works. This goes to normally we do SSH from the client side, from the local area network side, but this one I SSH from the wide area network side. Okay, okay. Let me see if it works. If not, we are in big trouble. Zero 187. Yes. Okay, it works. Okay. We are in the MikroTik now, so I'm happy because we can access to MikroTik from the wide area, the one side, from the internet side, from not from the local area network, but from the internet side. This is not normal. Normally we will block any connection to the internet port. Because the MikroTik is we already we reset all configuration in MikroTik, so we can enter the MikroTik from the wide area, the internet side. Okay, so I will do these things. I will not do this one. This is we are in trouble in this one because this will block our connection. This firewall is blocking our connection, so we cannot use this one. But we can create this one. So I will add interface bridge and use the Ethernet 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as part of bridge. Okay. So, okay, so now we have bridge, which is our local area network. And then we can set up the interface bridge IP address as 192.168.101. And root at gateway bridge 1, set server to 1111, allow this one. But I will not activate the firewall. So there is no firewall. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Okay, that's it. The IP address is 192.168.101. Okay. Now our next task is to generate the certificate. So we have certificate for the certificate authority or CA, CA is certificate authority, so our MikroTik router becoming the certificate authority. We need to, okay, example.com. Okay, so the name of my domain is example.com. We need to change this into our actual domain actually, but this one is fine for experiment purposes. So I will set this one CA and add server template and these two client templates. Okay, we'll do these things. Okay, that's it. No error. The important thing is there is no error. If there is error, we are in big trouble. Okay, so far so good. We need to sign the CA. Oh, we have to do it one by one. No copy and paste. Okay, we have to sign one by one. Okay, done. CA sign server. See, the server will be signed by CA. Client see all signed by CA. Okay, done. And then this one. Oops. Okay, done. And then this one. Okay, done. And then we need to trust. CA certificate trusted, server certificate. We can do simultaneously, hopefully. Okay, done. And then we need to export. So export is, let me do this one first. We can print the file. Hopefully there is no file yet. So this is the file in the, these files is in the FTP server. Let me access MikroTik using FTP 192.168.0.167 admin ls. See these two files? Okay, so we access the FTP server within the MikroTik, and we can see this one, skins, which is folder, and the auto before reset backup. It seems this is that like the configuration of MikroTik. Let me see. Sorry, not this one. Where is this one? Okay, this one. File, print. Oh, this is the one. See this too? This skin auto before reset dot backup. So it's same as this one. So we can actually access the file using FTP. Okay. Now we need to export the file. The passphrase is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, for the client and client 1. Okay. Copy. Sorry, this one. Okay, let me see. File, print. Yeah, see this? Now we have the certificate and key. We have the CA certificate. We have the client certificate and client key. Key is private key. Certificate is certificate including public key. So public key is within the certificate. The client key, private key is in the key. So key is the dangerous part, because key is our private key. So we have to make sure no one will be able to get a copy of our private key. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. Okay, so we need to copy all this thing, the chart file. Okay, let me see. Okay, this one done. We need to set up the pool address. Okay, we need to set up the pool. But this one is, oh, let me see if I can. I don't know. I'm not certain about this IP allocation. Anyway, we try. Okay. I try to copy paste. I forgot why I put this one. I have tried before, but I forgot why I put 8 here. Okay, I take this one, paste here. Okay. So I have the IP address allocation for VPN 1 and 2.168.8. The VPN in Ubuntu is 10.8 something. This one is 192.168.8. Okay, and we have allocation from 10 to 99, which is like 20, 98, 89 IP address. Okay, and then okay, this one done, and we need to add VPN user. We have 4 user. The password is 123456. So we have user 1, user 2, and ono. All the password is 13456, and the IP address of the our VPN server is 192.168.8.250. Okay. Now I have to set this one here. Done. Okay. I need to enable this one. I need to enable this one. Okay, it's enabled now. VPN is enabled. Let me print. Okay. Yes, it's enabled. Port is 1194. Mode IP. IP means IP version 4. In MikroTik we have IP and IPv6. Okay. Certificate, server certificate, require client certificate. Yes, that means client needs to authenticate to the server, and the cheaper is this one. Okay, so server is ready. Let me see. This one, we need to open the firewall in MikroTik to allow client to connect to this 1194 port. I have not set any firewall in the MikroTik. So we don't need this one yet because I'm not setting any firewall. Okay, because I'm afraid. If I set firewall, we are in big trouble sometimes. So I'm not setting this one. Okay, firewall is not set, so I don't need to set this filter. Now our task is in the PC side. Okay, we need to grab. Okay, wow. Okay, now I need to copy all the certificate to this folder /etc/openvpn client. Okay, let me see if I can do it from here. It's disconnected. Good. Let me make it bigger. Okay, client. Okay, now I need to do FTP. 187 admin. Okay, ls mget all the certificate will be downloaded. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I have all the clear. So I have the CA certificate, client 1 certificate, client 1 key, client certificate, client key. So I have all of the client, and then we need to set up the openvpn, this one. Okay. Okay. Client devtune protocol TCP. This one is the 187. Okay, now this one is correct already. So I need to set up a routing to 192.168.100 something, because that's the IP address of the local area network behind MikroTik. Before I run this one, I type if config. Okay, the VPN still running, the old ones. I need to remove VPN, otherwise it will confuse. Okay. Okay, no more VPN. No VPN. Let me ping 101. Okay, I cannot ping 101. Okay, let me see if I can run. Okay, this one. I will run VPN using this command. So I need to change directory first to. So this one is not as not as user friendly as before. So I change this one. Copy. Oh, it's already in that folder. And then I run minus config. The configuration file is the client openvpn. Okay, username is user, password is 123456, private key password is 129. User 123456, password private key is 123456789. Okay, it's connected. Okay, seems to be connected. Okay, okay, that's cool. Let me see if I get the interface. Nope. Link. Oh, it's not connected. Attempting to make connection to this port. Connection reset. Wow. Okay, we are unable. Maybe it's blocked by some firewall. I don't know, but it's unable to connect every time it restarting. So we are in trouble. Okay. Anyway, sorry it doesn't work, but at least you get some idea how tough is it to to set up the OpenVPN connection. It's not that easy. I know, I realize. I have to play around with this more, especially in IP version 6, because not even in Indonesia, if you talk to the internet service provider, not many administrator, the admin of the ISP knows how to set up OpenVPN using IP version 6. Most of them familiar with IP version 4, but in IP version 6, we are in big trouble. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. How about next week? Is there any holiday next week? I forgot. Next week is holiday. So are we is there any class next week? Because in the agenda next week is holiday. Let me know if the class is holiday also. But okay, because I don't know the policy of the university if it is holiday, so we don't have any class. But I will maybe send you something by email. It's not a task, but reading or something. Okay. Thank you very much. See you next week, whether it's holiday or not, by email or by online like this. Thank you. Goodbye
Yes,
and
sir.
see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.